Greetings, beloved. Hey, it's Dr. Amanda Noelle and Jack Peterson here, and we're twin flames here to share three things you probably want to know about the Winter Solstice Portal that's starting on December 21st, 2019, capping up at the December 26th solar eclipse at 4 degrees in Capricorn, which is said to bring us good luck and positive synchronicities. Also, from December 18th to 22nd, the sun is aligning with the galactic center in our Milky Way galaxy, which means energetically that new levels of personal growth, freedom, and passion will give us some energy to complete our goals. Watch the video on until the end, and we're going to be sharing important keys to help you utilize powerful frequencies the ancients once used to clear the path to their twin flames. We'll also offer you a channeled prayer at the end to bring in more love and abundance for your life. So stay tuned for that as well. And just before we dive in, happy 7-year anniversary to the 2012 shift. You remember the day that we were all excitedly awaiting the beginning and end of the Mayan calendar. And if you have grown massively from that time, then post in the comments below something that you're excited to have learned or achieved. Also, Merry Christmas, especially because the solstice is actually the original Christmas, representing the resurrection of the sun on the darkest days on the earth. In fact, under the old Julian calendar, solstice would occur on December 25th, not the 21st like we have it today, until the Gregorian calendar was introduced when it got moved. Interesting, though, that the history is not accurate about Jesus's birthday being the 25th. The Christian Church declared this, but we are actually following suit of some ancient Sirius sun, S-U-N, worship on Christmas. All right, so I'm going to pass it to Jack.
Okay, so first thing you need to know about the Winter Solstice Portal is, number one, it's all about rebirth. Winter solstice has always been thought to symbolize death, rebirth, and resurrection. From the winter solstice, the days begin to get longer as the sun will shine brighter. This year, let your hopes, dreams, ascension, and of course, twin flame union rise like the sun. So if you've been spinning your wheels in your love life, don't fret. This is a chance to reboot your dating space or even rekindle something with an old flame. The word solstice actually comes from the Latin solstitium, I think I said that right, or sun stands still, which is what appears to happen during solstices from Earth. Take time to rest and meditate. At Stonehenge, one of the most famous archaeological sites in the world, the solstice sun rays align with the central altar stone and the slaughter stone. Stonehenge is thought to be a monument to the dead. Even today, it is a space for sacred ceremony where people pilgrimage to the site to perform rites representing death and rebirth. The solar eclipse on the 26th also brings in death and rebirth vibes. It includes the sun and the moon's alignment with Jupiter and a positive aspect to Uranus. Now is the time to symbolically die and be reborn. Let go of the past, perhaps an ex or an old expectation, and bring in the new from scratch. One tip is before beginning your solstice ceremony, journal on the solstice, writing down everything that you wish to declare dead and to be reborn. First, celebrate in your love life and relationships. Think about your loved ones or even your ex, and journal about why you're grateful for having them in your life. Lessons you've learned from them, and what you might wish to complete or create together in this next chapter. You may wish to enact a death or letting go ritual, maybe a burning ceremony, releasing what doesn't serve you on this earth. Try putting the old negative energy into a stone and burying it somewhere or dropping it into a body of water so that the cycle is complete.
All right, Two, the second thing you want to know is that it's all about alignment. The sun isn't just a star or the center of our solar system. It is a being, a cosmic being that holds powerful codes that can activate us in our consciousness and even our DNA. On the winter solstice, get as naked as you can and ask the sun to bless you and give you a DNA light activation. Begin with a thanks for all the sun does for you and for our earth, as his light is vital for our survival. The sun is powerful and healing, and on this solstice, it helps us align with the light and what it is that we're here to create on our soul purposes and in our love lives as well. And that's why so many sacred sites around the world, such as Stonehenge, Cerro de Gentil Pyramid in Peru, Newgrange in Ireland, and so many more places, align with the sun on the solstice. Another example is in Tulum, Mexico. There's a building that has a small hole at the top that gives off a starburst effect when the sun rises on the winter solstice, blessing all that see through that space. There's another huge reason the ancients used the sun on the winter solstice as a medicine to step into greater soul and also not only SOUL, but also SOL alignment. The term "the stars are aligned" couldn't be put better to use than with the winter solstice, according to ancient astrology. During the winter solstice, 5 visible stars appeared in one line, including our star, the sun. We'll talk about this sexy significance of this amazing phenomena in just a second. But first, number 3. The thing you need to know about this portal is it's time to get a little naughty. Get out your naughty nurse roleplay costumes, ladies. It's time to get a wee bit kinky and fun. So, Jack, why is it naughty time?
Well, it's start of Saturnalia. Winter solstice also brings in a shift into Capricorn, Amanda's birth sign. This shift was once associated with the ancient Roman festival of Saturn, the planet connected with Capricorn. Saturnalia would degenerate into a week-long orgy of naughtiness, sin, and downright crime. I'm not suggesting to take it that far, but we all have a little Capricorn in us which needs to be stimulated in a safe space. Perhaps today's traditions of pigging out, drinking too much, and skipping the gym workouts at the holidays is connected to these Saturnalian frequencies. Make sure not to overdo it. It could actually be a good time to put yoga on your schedule. In some of my best holidays, I skipped sugar almost entirely, and it still had a lot of fun. It could be a powerful time to do a sex magic ritual with the energies of rebirth and alignment. What's more is that winter solstice also represents twin flames. Woo-hoo! Once upon a time, in the night skies above ancient Egypt, the winter solstice brought an alignment of the 3 stars in Orion's belt with Sirius, pointing to the horizon as the new sun was born. The constellation of Orion was linked with Osiris, the god of fertility, agriculture, the afterlife, the dead, resurrection, while Sirius was linked with Isis, the ancient Egyptian mother goddess of magic, healing, fertility, death, and rebirth. Osiris is the divine masculine flame, bound to align with his divine feminine bride, Isis, despite the drama they've been through. As twin flames, it's time to die and be reborn, putting to rest our old negative thought patterns that keep us stuck and playing small, ties to old karmic flames, and toxic patterns that keep us apart from our true love.
So now we have this brief channeled prayer. May the eternal sun guide you towards your twin flame at this winter solstice. May you be open to the process of being reborn by first going through the death process with ease and grace. May anyone with whom it's time for a healing process of letting go be sent love and full completion with gratitude so that you can step forward on your path being complete of karmas, of past life energies, of any entities. May this energy slough off and bring you forth so that you can birth anew, just like the little baby that woke up here on my arms, Elisa Rose. We call in the new baby frequencies of your next chapter with so much bliss and joy and connection and all the things that you came here to perceive and receive.
And may we take this time to connect with loved ones, family members, maybe even reach out to old friends, receiving connection and love and intimacy. And may we forgive those who have wronged us and forgive ourselves for that experience as well, for putting ourselves through that experience. And may we call in more love and light to expand within our being, within our energy field. And may this new love vibration, this new level of love, send ripples out to everyone we interact with at this time.
And may the magnificent beings of Isis and Osiris and all the cosmic beings that we be out there come home to each other with love and heal themselves and forgive themselves. All right, so many people think that they're ready for their twin flame union. I was one of them, and they are actually missing a few key ingredients that will bring in their beloved with grace and ease. And so that's why they need to become aware of the key signs that it takes to call in their ultimate union. And that's why during this solstice, Christmas, eclipse, new moon time, we're gifting you a super helpful checklist, the 22 twin flame signs of reunion, where you can learn what it takes to keep a healthy union and what exact signs to look out for are in your mate. So click the link below in the description box to claim your free download. This list is super helpful, and you can revisit it as many times as you like.
And during this darkest time of year, or lightest if you're down under in, say, Australia or New Zealand, utilize the solar magic to reflect, restore, and regenerate your twin flame sparks.
And maybe also have a raw vegan chocolate truffle or two, have some sacred sexy time with your beloved or yourself, and activate your own DNA codes under the sun to really let loose and prepare for the birth of an incredible upcoming year cycle ahead.